What's happening, guys? It's Mac from Cryptstar, and today I have a really good one for you guys. I found some really sweet pools on Everscale. I went ahead and did the math and calculations to figure out how you can actually make about 230% APR with relatively medium risk and not have to you can actually hedge using the USDT and get this really amazing APR. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. I'm also going to walk through a few of the other farms I looked at. A few of the other liquidity pools I looked at, they're not all that great, and it's on Ethereum, so it's really high fees. So I just want to kind of jump into some of these other smaller blockchains, these hidden gems where you can put your LP and actually earn really great farming rewards, as well as rewards generated from fees themselves. Now, if you have any comments regarding this video and any material that I present to you, feel free to let me know below, ask the questions. I'll send you guys all the information I can. As always, if you like this channel and you want to see more amazing crypto videos, be sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell below. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I have my little presentation here for you guys. Cryptstar Staking DeFi Central. As we all know, we are headed into a recession. It's pretty bad. The inflation is crazy. There's a war in Ukraine. There is rising inflation, like I said, and corona variants coming out. So Bitcoin will probably keep it going down, or it's going to stay down because people won't have money to put into risky assets. So in the meantime, what can we do to go ahead and keep making that amazing crypto and stay involved in the blockchain space? Today I want to talk about a few of the USDC, USDT farms. I looked at Curve Finance, MakerDAO, Lido. They all are really nice, but since they're so big, the APR is rather stable. It's gone down to like 5% to 10% for the stable coins, and some of the pairs are also only around 60% APR. So this is a stable pools on Uniswap. So DAI and USDC. This one is pretty good, but there's only a 0.1% fee, which means actually owning liquidity in this pair doesn't earn that much from fees. The 24-hour fees was only $4,240. That's pretty low, especially since you're only going to earn a fraction of that if you're adding to the LP. Plus, to jump into this LP actually costs like, $40 to $100, which isn't very good for those of you guys who don't have a whole lot of money and don't want to pay all your money in gas fees. I went ahead and I jumped onto some of the lower market cap gems to find out if there was any LP pools that are worth looking into, and I actually found a few. I went ahead and I'm doing this video on Everscale again. I've been doing this for the past couple weeks, and no, I'm not paid by Everscale. I talk to them a lot, but I don't actually have a paycheck coming from them or anything. This is just me showing you guys my recommendations and sort of my experience on the Everscale blockchain, okay? This is the safe farm, and this is the USDT USDC farm on Flatqube DEX. So you guys can see the Flatqube DEX right here. Check it out. And if you look at the Flatqube DEX, they have all sorts of goodies on here. It talks about the APR for the Ever and USDT pool. You can head over to the pairs, and if you check it out, the USDC USDT pool, they did have 24-hour fees with $167, which compared to the USDC pool on Uniswap was what, $4,100, right? So the fees are actually very low for this USDT pool as well. But the nice part is that you also earn the farming inflation rewards for the Cube token. Now, the Cube token, they're planning to have a lot more utility, and the price is rather high right now, which is one reason the APR is so high at 40%. So 41% down there. You get these rewards on a 6-month vesting schedule. You get paid out daily. So after 6 months, you start getting 100% of the reward that you initially put in 6 months before daily, and then that lasts for another 6 months until your rewards run out. So it's very long term. They want you to stay focused on the actual ecosystem and not sort of stray away from it. So they make you lock in for a long period of time to get your rewards. I think that's more sustainable than most of the models I've seen out there, which is one reason I really like it. They took a lot of good ideas from other models and from other blockchains and kind of incorporated it into this farm and liquidity pool and DEX. That is the safe recommendation, is the USDC and USDT farm. What you can go ahead and do, or what I recommend, this is not financial advice, of course, I'm not a financial advisor. So you can go in this Ever USDT farm. The fee is 0.3%. The farming APR is 206%. So I went ahead and I did a little bit of math for you guys. And you can see here that if the total 24-hour fees was $6,446, and you divide that by $9 million, that equals about, what is it, like a 0.06%, 0.06% daily APR. So that is a total yearly APR of 24.16% just from the fees alone. Now that's actually really, really nice from a stablecoin token pool. It's not a stablecoin. It is wrapped with the Ever token, but the Ever token, it's pretty much bottomed out at 20 cents. So I don't think it's going to go below 20 cents. And if you match it with a stable coin, then if the price goes down, your actual amount in the liquidity pool doesn't go down quite as much as the Ever price would go down. But if it ever goes up, your total LP doesn't go up as much as it would if you only held the Ever token. But when you add both the farm and the fees together, that equals 229%, which is much more than you can ever make just single staking the Ever token. I believe single staking the Ever token is about 12% right now, which is pretty good. I believe that if we're in a recession, it's probably better to go ahead and put your tokens in this LP pool, especially when the fees alone make 24% APR. I went ahead and I did a quick calculation for in case you invested like 200K into this pool, and I calculated the fees alone would be about $132 a day. That's pretty good. That's like a decent job, maybe like a McDonald's manager job, you know? So you could say, you know, Mac is working at McDonald's by, you know, farming on Everscale. Same thing, McDonald's farming on Mac farming on Everscale. You know, like kind of similar, right? Well, McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Also, they have a farm of what was it? 205% APR, and you're making $1,100 a day. Now, that is like lawyer pay. So, you know, you got a lawyer and you got a McDonald's worker, you put the pay together, and that equals about $1,257 a day. That's not bad, right? So, you know, call me a McDonald's lawyer. You could call me that. Corporate lawyer. Pretty much. Anyways, yeah. So that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and walk through the farm itself so you guys can know that I'm not just, you know, making these numbers up. You can go ahead and check out the different pairs. Let's go ahead and check out the Weaver USDT pair I was just talking about. Like I said, the TVL, the volume is 2,100,000, and the 7-day volume is 8 million. So it's about 1 million a day. Well, actually, you could probably divide the fees in half from what I gave you before, because the everyday volume isn't always the same. But I believe the volume is slowly going up over time, and you can actually check that out. So you can see it goes up. It started off really small earlier in May, and now it's slowly going up more and more and more. It's pretty much going up slowly over time. And you can also see the TVL has actually gone up by about 4%. So as the TVL goes up, you're actually earning the money for people swapping from USDT to Ever and back and forth in fees. Using the Broxus bridge, they can actually bridge directly to here and then just swap USDT for Ever from Binance Smart Chain or whatever chain they want. So it's really easy to go ahead and bring USDT over, then swap from Ever, because there's a huge liquidity pool on here. And I believe this is going to grow quite a bit over time. We'll see what happens, but anyways, that's it for my video today. I hope that helped you guys out. I'm really excited for the Everscale blockchain, and I believe the recession that's coming upon the world right now is, you know, it's not looking very bright for blockchain in the short term. So 1 to 2 year range. That's why I definitely recommend either doing a stablecoin farm or doing some sort of token that you really enjoy and participating in a liquidity pool for that token and some sort of stable token. So that way, when the price of the token goes down, you don't feel quite as bad and you don't get quite as stressed out because it's tied to the dollar price. So, and you still make really good APR. Anyways, I hope that helped you guys out and I hope that makes sense. Again, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave them below, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.
Bro, we need to pump it. Everybody go to Twitter and hashtag the things, pump it. You know, pump it real good. We need a good pump. Everybody deserves a nice Tesla's pump.